Oh my god, we're starting. We're starting a minute early. Woo! Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh? Oh yeah! They did talk about this. I honestly forgot about this. But there was another HD 2D remake. Yo! That's actually hype. I forgot about this. Okay. I mean, it looks great. Is it worth cutting into my backlog priority for? I don't know. I mean, it is iconic though. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to own that at some point just for...
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Poggers.
Today, we'll be providing information on
Sorry, I said
upcoming
poggers.
Nintendo Switch games.
Apologize.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Yes, sir.
So please tune in for that as well.
Okay.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1.
So this is ultimately on the Switch too.
From Square Enix.
Unless it comes out in like the next 4
Another
weeks.
character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
And that's not coming out in a month.
Let's see the first batch of headlines.
Okay. Headlines. Let's go.
Escape from dire straits.
What's that? An indie title?
Until oxygen 0.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
Oh.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye.
Interesting.
Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And
I've never played any of the Somnia Files games.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth.
Well, I've kind of wanted to. I had a friend who played them.
What's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th. Unleash the supernatural. A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha...
Are we just showing the whole Switch 2 lineup right now?
But, unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike...
I appreciate this is an Atlas game.
Follow up with a powerful attack.
I feel like I'm sleeping on this, though. I don't know that I should be.
You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. and their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
But so far, what's been announced?
Guide Rido through a series of strange incidents.
It's not been like small
As he
titles.
uncovers a conspiracy that
Like
will
these are
shake
pretty
the
prominent
to its core.
titles so far.
Rido Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Fuck.
Consume darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
Is this the Pac-Man thing we saw during the
As
Game
Puck
Awards?
guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Yeah.
But tread
That's the
lightly. Creatures
the
inhabiting this
Pac-Man
world will prove hostile.
Metroidvania.
Facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
Brother, what?
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when
Yeah, there you
Shadow
go.
Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch.
If anyone had any doubts as to whether or not this was a Pac-Man reference, there you go.
The rhythmic march begins. Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Okay.
Play your drum.
This is something I'm unfamiliar with. But you know what I mean? Like, we've had a Shin Megami Tensei, we've had Dragon Quest, we've had Pac-Man. Like, these are all
has them attack.
like legacy
And
franchises
if you string
that
together
we've seen
combos
so
with
far.
good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
I don't know about this.
From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon.
It seems kind of
Build
fun
up
though.
your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
The vibe is good.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay
Patapon.
launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
A lot of July.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons. Is this what Harvest Moon became?
Popping up on the Nintendo DS
Or is that a
system,
different series
this
altogether?
immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
That looks like a Harvest Moon
Sell
cow.
your
I'm not
produce
gonna lie.
and other wares
I think this is what the
on
franchise
Bazaar.
became.
As Bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market.
But, like,
regain
something
its
happened
former
with the
splendor.
name Harvest Moon.
You can also
Somebody
get to
bought
know the
something.
locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe
And
nurture a
then
relationship.
ownership of the name,
Find
I don't
that
know, something
special
happened.
someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
Here we go!
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo
I forgot that
Switch
we
system
had seen this
August
too.
27th.
Used to be Harvest Moon, now it's this.
Please
Yeah.
look forward to the latest entry in the
Yeah, I
Story
think
of
that's right.
Seasons series.
That had something to do with like copyrights of names or something.
Next, please take a look at this.
Some got sold and bought. I don't know. What's happening? I was like, wait, is that Metroid? That looks like Metroid. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, so we're past the headlines. We're into the juice. Sick. Keep in mind, this game took like over a decade. I still have this. Wait, I still have this thing pre-ordered on Amazon. I should make sure my address is current.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to,
Yeah.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Okay.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Yeah, that tracks.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Okay.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Okay. Interesting.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
For puzzle reasons, I would assume. Sorry. It looks pretty so far. Like the world is very...
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Like the world seems kind of bright. I don't know. Still no hard date, just a year. Ooh, new suit? Yo, that kind of fire though.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
I mean, that seems fine.
Ready to stir up some
I don't know.
mischief?
I'm withholding excitement because Prime 4 took so long to come out.
Grab a coffee shop
But I am excited for it.
transformed into a magical potion cafe.
What's
As the
happening?
newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs.
Why do we want
Then
to?
sell them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston.
Why do we
With
want
help
to,
from
though?
Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations.
Don't we hate them?
Potions you make influence each customer's storyline.
Didn't she try and kill a bunch of dogs?
Different outcomes every time you play.
Didn't he try and kill a bunch of kids?
What mischief might happen?
Didn't he try and kill a
Disney
beast?
Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch.
What are we
later
doing?
today.
What are we doing here? You know what I mean?
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
What's going on? Oh, that's interesting.
Welcome to Witchbrook College.
Okay,
where
Jenna wants to
students
play this
strive
game.
To master the magical arts.
Oh, it's from Chucklefish?
During class, use magic circles to perform rituals.
Okay.
Fly on brooms. And learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
Tight.
There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
Bruh.
Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
Yeah, Jenna wants to play this game. 100%.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies.
She's in chat right now saying yes.
Holiday.
Holiday! I think that means
Action,
November.
adventure, and arcade games.
November,
await.
December.
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide.
Bro, this is my
Upgrade your
vibe.
trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path.
This is me in 40 years.
Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series.
Okay.
Titles
Sure.
include
Yeah.
Gradius, Salamander,
Uh-huh.
Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3,
Not what I was expecting.
and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
A new entry? As in it's like
Gradius
new?
Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th.
Nintendo
Pre-order
Switch
later
system,
today
chat.
on
Did you hear that?
Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer.
They did the
Corresponding
same
buttons in each
stuff for
lane
like
to fight
3DSs when they had a
monsters
bunch of
in
models.
rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards.
I think all of these
More
are going to be
musical
Switch 2
mayhem
compatible
awaits
for
in
sure.
The Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for
There
more
are some
DLC
that are
in the
likely
future.
exclusive.
Rift of the Necro Dancer
Metroid Prime
launches
4,
on
for
Nintendo
example,
Switch
that's probably going to
later
be
today.
Switch 2 exclusive, but
Let's see what's in store. Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
can I be real?
Provide good customer service.
These Tamagotchi
Upgrade
freak me out a
and
little bit.
upgrade each shop.
They have giant heads.
In doing so,
It freaks
you
me
get
out.
to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town
I don't like
livelier
that.
than before. With over 100
I'm not on
new
board
and
with this.
classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Nintendo Switch. Oh man. I want for this to be good. I have seen some frame by frame analyses.
Welcome to
Graphically,
Pokemon
it does
Legends
not look
CA,
impressive.
A new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Which I almost feel like
The
they
setting is
scaled
Mr.
down the
Metropolis.
environment
It also
graphics
appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games. Lumio City.
just because they had a bunch of
To make it
loading
easier for
errors and
people and Pokemon to
graphical issues on the last
A
one.
company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
I hope I'm wrong.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
Until you
catch
go and
Pokemon
beat
here.
them up.
But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild
I will
zones,
get
too.
this.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon
I mean,
live
look-
easygoing lives in Lumio City.
Just look at some of the
But-
background, bro.
When night falls,
The
city's
PNGs
aura
are not high res
transforms.
back there.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Why only at nighttime? Bro, Totodile was just walking away.
And you'll land a surprise attack.
Rude.
During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Show me Mega Totodile. Or for Alligator, technically.
You'll start at rank Z.
Do
and
it,
Work your way
cowards.
up to rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Cowards. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch
Late.
later this year.
Not even holiday.
In Lumio City, where the game is set,
But
the
late.
aura transforms between
Ugh.
day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Please be on the lookout
I'm not
for more
impressed with the
information in
graphics of the
future.
background.
Next,
It's concerning
let's
to
take a
me.
look at this.
Hello there. Boop. The
Yeah?
game you're about to see
Yeah?
doesn't have a big, epic story,
Okay.
but what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Okay.
You wanna see?
Sure.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
Okay. I don't have any button to... Oh, there we go. Boop. Oh.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
Oh.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
Not where I thought that was going.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Dude, imagine. Is this a new Rhythm Heaven?
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
Oh my god! That's crazy.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
I was just fascinated by the thingy real quick. I was like, oh.
That was Rhythm Heaven
That's
Groove,
tight.
a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
I would always play the
Hope you're
demo
looking
of this
forward
in
to it.
Best Buy on the 3DS.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
Please. 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 Please be good news. Please be good news.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Uh-huh.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
Uh-huh.
Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Uh-huh.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
I don't know.
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game,
Okay.
it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Uh-huh.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Okay.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Okay.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play
So
this
it's
game on the
attached to
second
your
system
profile,
wherever and whenever you want,
not the console.
just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
Just say that.
Virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play. On the
Why don't they just say? Even Jenna gets it.
Local communication with your second
And
system is
she's
required,
I'm
but
sorry.
only the first
I mean
time.
no disrespect. She's not a gamer. Like, she's not, you know what I mean? She dabbles. She's not in the
You can also
ecosystem the way
lend out virtual game cards to your
other
Nintendo
gamers
Account
are.
Family group members.
Oh.
Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending
That's huge.
and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system.
Actually huge.
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
No, digital games are
even
tied
easier
to
use.
your physical Switch,
Virtual game card.
and you have to transfer them. Or you can put them on an SD card, and that works too.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems, as
But
well
this
as
is good.
Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
The family account is
This
good.
feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Oh, how interesting.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch
In
games.
April. Curious. But like, when you buy a game, it is now tied to the profile that bought it. And your profile that is connected to a family account or a Nintendo Switch can use that game. Because it is profile tied. That explains everything they said in like 30 seconds compared to a 5-minute explanation.
Uncover history once more.
What's that?
An HD
Oh.
remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo
Okay.
Switch.
Okay.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the Parameter Inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, okay.
Monumental adventures await.
Sure.
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes.
That
to
is
manipulate,
pleasing.
optical illusions to discover.
Ooh,
and
I like that.
mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest.
Chat, we playing that?
While outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin
Low key,
later
I think we
today
play that.
on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
There you go. That's why they did a 1 and 2. Because 3 was coming out and they didn't have 1 and 2 yet.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Were y'all aware of this already?
Time your button press just right.
They make it sound like
Your shot.
Nice shot.
they make it sound like this is a legacy series or
4
something.
backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course.
I'm gonna be real.
Up to 4
Golf,
golfers
low
can hit
key.
the fairway together locally or in online play.
Golf is already frustrating enough.
And get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch.
I don't
year.
think we need to like rageify it. You know what I mean?
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil.
Sure.
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
That just seems chaotic, man.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion,
Cool.
where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
4. It's not Xenoblade. Is it Animal Crossing? No. Bro, no shot.
How refreshing. Hiya.
100% this is Switch 2, by the way. Bro, there's no shot.
Tomodachi Life.
Oh my god. How are they doing this in 2025, bro? Oh, they're doing it in 2026. That's why. Oh my god. Why?
Did you want to talk?
Ah. Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream,
Uh-huh.
the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Yeah.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea.
Uh-huh.
What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
I don't know.
We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
Yeah.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Oh, is it Donkey Kong?
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event.
Bro,
that
can't hit me with an Iwata. Ugh.
Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you.
No way!
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo
Oh, I
games.
thought this was going in a very
Also,
different
delivering
direction.
All sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every
Do y'all remember the Nintendo channel that was on
After the Nintendo Direct
the
for
Wii?
Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
That had Gary and Allison on it.
News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
I'll download
Nintendo
it.
Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Okay, I'll download it.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
I'll do it.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Low key, that's kind of
For
fire.
today's Nintendo Direct.
I thought it was going in a very different direction, though. All right. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm pleasantly surprised because I thought there would be nothing to be genuinely excited about, but there were a couple little pops in there that I was like, okay, that's kind of hype. Genuinely, I am surprised a little bit. Obviously there were some Switch 2 titles. There were some legacy franchises that got some love. The Tomodachi Life thing was wildly unexpected. I don't know. I'm still tempering all of my hopes and excitements because this is just the precursor, I think. Right? This is to give you something to let you know because they want, obviously, breaking this apart from the Switch 2 thing that's happening in April. They want to really set aside April 2nd for something that they want to focus on specifically. And they don't want to drag it down with a bunch of other title announcements or headlines or yada yada. Like they want the sole focus on the Switch 2, which is what I am primarily focused on. So we'll see. We'll see. Overall, I think this was kind of cool. It was nothing that like has me shouting and screaming, much to Jenna's dismay next door, probably. But I still think it was cool. They didn't have to do that, to be clear. But I think it's cool that they did, and so I'm happy just to get it regardless. So I'm gonna say W Direct, and I will tune in next week, and we'll see what drops then.